Hey there guys, welcome back to another exciting battle report brought to you by Gaming Grats. Today we're going to be battling out in the unique mission battle plan, the Ice Fields. And with this unique mission parameter, so each time a unit runs, it suffers D3 mortal wounds, and when you make a charge roll for a unit, for each dice that shows a 1 before modifiers are applied, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. So lots of chances for you to hurt yourself to get that extra distance or to close that distance by charging. So really important thing to keep track of. And then in this mission we have 6 objective markers to battle over, and we have the kind of unique usual more hammer and anvil style of deployment versus more Dawn of War across from each other vertically over horizontally, and then battling out over our heavy ruins landscape here today in our Gurish realm, and then all 6 of our objectives here, making our nice big wide circle of objectives to fight over. So we've got lots of little alleyways we'll end up fighting over and try and see who can push through and get through to the enemy deployment zone. Let's take a look at those armies. Hey there guys, Patrick here. Today bringing out my Demons of KHORNE for the Blades of KHORNE army faction army list today. Today I'm bringing out the Baleful Lords army subfaction, and my grand strategy, popular one as always for KHORNE, is Slaughter of Sorcery, so no enemy wizards on the battlefield at the end. And then Triumph, as always, is Inspired. And today for leaders, I've got a Bloodmaster, and he's taking the Prayer of Bronze Flesh to help increase some armor saves. And then we have all of the Bloodthirsters today, so we've got the Bloodthirster of Incessant Rage, the Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury, and then he's taking our Nullstone Adornment, the Pouch of Null Dust. And then we have the awesome Scarbrand, and then my general for today is the Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster. So he takes the command trait Firebrand, making him a priest, and he's taking the Prayer Killer Instinct, and then his artifact is Halo of Blood, so he has the Fight First effect. And then for battle lines today, I have 2 5-man units of Fleshhounds, a 10-man unit of Bloodletters, and then lastly we have Karnak in the other slot. And then I have 2 battle regiments today with a couple of extra drops on top, and then that is 1950, so maybe we'll get that Triumph today. Let's take a look at Jesse's army.
Hey guys, Jesse here with another NIGHTHAUNT list to try and fight off the Demons of KHORNE. So I'm going to be playing, like always, Scarlet Doom. Blade Geist are just one of my favorite units in the NIGHTHAUNT books. I always really like running those. They don't get to fight 2 rows deep now, which kind of sucks, so going to have to do some weird kind of like coherency and stuff like that, but excited to try them out still and see how they do. I've also taken the grand strategy, Assault to Claim. So my enemy tells me which has the highest wounds characteristics. If there's a tie, I get to pick, and whatever that model is, I have to kill it with attacks by a summonable unit. Basically everything in my list but my Mournfangs or my characters. And I've also taken the Triumph Indomitable. Going over the list, for the 2 leaders, I've taken a Guardian of Souls who is my general. He has the command trait Chilled to the Bone, so if he gets a miscast or a primal miscast on a 3+, he ignores the effects. He's taking the artifact Light Shard of the Harvest Moon. For spells, he's taken Hoarfrost, so trying to give my Blade Geists either like Ren 2, Ren 3, maybe hitting on 2s, whatever I need. I've also taken Lady Olinder. Just always happy to take her. Getting 6 models back, or D6 models back in each unit is super beneficial for this army. For battle line, I've got 3 units of 20 Blade Geists, so kind of the bulk of the army. And then I've also got a reinforced unit of Hex Wraiths. So flying them up, kind of blocking objectives, giving them a little bit more wounds than just 10. They're up to 20 now, so being able to block with them is pretty nice. Also taken a unit of Mirmorn Banshees, taking those just in case I ever have to fight spellcasters. They're cheap points. It's either that or Chain Rasps, so just decided to go with those. And I've taken everything in a battle regiment, so I am a 1-drop. Unfortunately, I'm at 1990 points, so Patrick will get the Triumph.
Alright, end of deployment here. Jesse's Ghost deploying far and wide. He's got his Banshees in the back, trying to stop any kind of deep strike or redeployment shenanigans. And then the cavalry up front, ready to double move and blockade some stuff. And then those units of 20 ready to come pouncing in where they need to go. And then his general and the lady front and center, ready to support and do some casting. and they're looking down at the demon force. We've got the dogs on each end helping cover some of the ground so we don't get at our bloodthirsters too easily. And then the bloodthirsters spread out along the line. Our general and Scarbrand in the center, alongside the Bloodmaster and the Bloodletters. And then I've got Karnak on the far side here as well. And Jesse was a 1-drop versus my 4 drops, so Jesse has priority. So who's going to be going first, Jesse?
So we're going to be going first.
Okay.
Plan being, basically just kind of want to hold you in your zone with some Hex Wraiths. I don't need to play too aggressive, which is nice. Just want to get some basic points. I'm going to choose the Battle Tactic Magical Dominance. So hopefully a good first turn, but with that we'll go into Nighthaunt turn 1.
Alright, let's go. Alright, so turn 1 for Nighthaunt. What was your battle tactic going to be again?
So we're doing Magical Dominance, just trying to get one spell off without getting unbound.
Perfect. Alright, and then let's see if we get any
Primal Dice. Yeah, I'll leave it over here, sorry about that.
Nope, not for Jesse. And now for KHORNE.
Okay, so we're going to be casting the Raw here.
Okay.
Alright, so let's go with, we're going to try and go with Hoarfrost on, let's go with the big unit of Hex Wraiths.
Got it.
Goes off.
Goes off with an 8. We do have the dogs in range, so we can attempt to unbind this. Can we stop it?
Oh.
We do with a 9.
Okay, so there's no battle
And
tactic.
there goes the battle tactic.
At least I'm not afraid to cast anything else at this point.
Yep.
So we're going to be trying to go Shade Mist from Lady Olinder on them.
Yep.
We'll reroll that one there. It's pretty cocked. Nope.
Nope.
And then she will just charge an Arcane Bolt, I guess. Nope.
Nope, she does not.
Okay. Pretty mediocre casting phase, but that's alright.
And then I guess we also forgot our heroic actions.
Yeah, sorry, I skipped that good quick. I'm just going to be trying to get a command point on Lady O.
Yep. Nope. And I'll go for 1 on general. Nope.
Okay.
Alright, and that's it for hero phase.
Yep.
So get into Nighthaunt, turn 1, movement phase. Alright, so end of the movement phase for Nighthaunt. All of the Blade Geists moving up. Nobody was advancing because Jesse didn't want to take the D3 Mortal Wounds anywhere. Heroes moving up to support. Banshees moving up ever so slightly. And then his Cavalry moving up and doing their unique once per game double move to help kind of come up and be a nice speed block and keep us in our own deployment zone here. So they've kind of moved up, but when they do that, they cannot charge. So unfortunately that is it for Nighthaunt for turn 1 because he's out of range for any shooting and out of range for anybody else to attempt to charge. And Jesse unfortunately failed his battle tactic with that denial, but he will get 2 points for score 1, score 2, but he does not have more because we are still 3 apiece. So it'll be 2 points for Nighthaunt after turn 1, and we'll go into Blades of KHORNE, turn 1 hero phase. Alright, so turn 1 for KHORNE. Battle tactic, we're going to do Led into the Maelstrom. So a hero unit and a battle line unit both successfully make a charge move. And then at least one of those units is still within 3 inches of an enemy unit at the end of the turn. So I think we can do that with the durability of Nighthaunt. And with that, I guess we can roll for, we have to roll for Primal Magic, but we're not going to be using any of them. So there is one in the pool, but it's going to go away at the end of this turn. And so for heroic action, I'm just going to try for a CP on my Incessant Rage Bloodthirster. He does get it.
I'm going to try one for Lady Olinder. Hey.
She gets it as well. And then for prayers, we're going to try and give the Bronze Flesh to the Unfettered Fury one here from my Bloodmaster. So on a 3+. Oh, get to reroll it because he's near the shrine. So it goes off, so he's got +1 to his save. And then my general is going to try and give the Incessant Rage one the free move here on 3+. He gets it as well. So he's going to get to move. And then with that, we're going to go right into the movement phase where he can move again. So get to double move one of my Bloodthirsters. And we'll see where we end up at the end of KHORNE turn 1 movement phase. Alright, so end of the movement phase for KHORNE. Bloodthirster with the double move getting to come right up alongside the right flank for us and come ready to go deal with some Blade Geists on the objective. And then everybody else moving up, ready to come pouncing and overwhelm these Hex Wraiths. And then my general coming over to the left with the Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury, and then Karnak and the dogs moving up my left flank. Jesse did a redeploy with his big unit of Blade Geist, getting a 3-inch redeploy, so kind of help protect them and maybe not get too much locked up turn 1. But with that, we're going to go to the shooting, and we're going to start with my general, because we're going to use his Hellfire Breath into the Hex Rays, so then he gets 10 shots, because there are 10 models in the unit. So hitting on a 2. And wounded on 3s. So that's 5 wounds. Range does not matter.
Alright, so 4s. Just 1 damage each?
Just 1 damage, yep.
6s. It's going to take out 1.5.
1.5 so far. And then his Blood Flail hits and wounds on a 3. Missed. And then going with Scarbrand, using his Roar, since he's still top record, he's only got 2 shouts here, so on 4 pluses for mortal wounds. Just gonna, oh, there we go, that's cocked. Nope, so nothing from him. And then going to our Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury with his Whip, he gets 4 attacks with the Lash, hitting and wounded on 3s. So 2 wounds.
4 up.
Oh, so D3. 3 damage.
6.
Another
one
wounded
dies.
and another wounded one. Alright. Oh, and then we have some breaths from the doggos. Just the 1 unit of flesh hounds are going to be in range. So 2 up, 4 up. Hits. Doesn't wound. Alright, and with that, we're going to go and do some wicked charges. So we're going to start with Mr. Incessant Rage over here. He's looking for a 3.
Nope.
He's got a 5. He's going to come slamming in, no problem.
Also, just wanted to mention quick for my grand strategy, I did choose Scarbrand because I don't think I mentioned that on camera.
Oh, right, yeah. So the strongest model with the most wounds. So all the Bloodthirsters have 16 wounds. So Jesse had his choice of Bloodthirsters, and each choosing Scarbrand. And then I forgot to mention as well that Karnak gets to choose his quarry, and his quarry is going to be Jesse's general. But I chose not to move him in Jesse's hero phase just because I wanted to make sure he didn't get charged by taking advantage of that free move he can get. So that he's going to come charging in there, and then we're going to charge with the Flesh Hounds here.
No
They're going to go
problem.
in, no problem. And then we're going to go with Mr. Scarbrand. He's getting in there, no problem. And then we're going to go with Bloodletters 6. So we'll have to do that one quickly off after we finish all these charges. And then I'm going to see where the Unfettered Fury Bloodthirster can end up. Ooh, 6.
Might be out of range of them now.
Yeah. I'll use a reroll for him, see where we can go. So he's going 8. He might be able to go. He's not going to go that far anyways. So he's probably going to be coming into the Hex Rays here, but we'll see after I move those Bloodletters first, because I'm more worried about getting those guys moved up. Alright, let's see where everybody ends up. Alright, so after charges, our Incessant Rage Bloodthirster came crashing in. Everybody else is where we kind of wanted them to end up, and decided to keep the other Bloodthirster back because he'd kind of be too far exposed coming out right into the center there. And with that, go to the monstrous actions. So we're going to stomp over here into the Blade Geist. Goes off for D3 for 2 mortal wounds.
6s.
We'll
reroll.
Alright, 2 going down. And then I guess Scarbrand is just going to try and roar the Hex Rays, so they can't do Discorporate, I guess. So it goes off, so they can't
Dang you.
take any command abilities. And then with that, we're going to go with our Bloodthirster over here.
I will Discorporate there then.
Yep, he's going to use his free CP to give himself all-out attack. So hitting on 3s, he's got 5 attacks. 4 hits. And this is where we want to see 6s.
Oh gosh.
Whew, no
I escaped it
6s,
for now.
but 3 wounds.
Alright, 3 4-ups just for you.
1 goes through for D3 plus 3. So
Ooh.
it'll be 6 damage.
6 5-ups. Let's see it. Not bad, so use 3.
3 down.
I can handle that.
And then time for Hex Rays to pile in, but they're going to be pretty difficult,
yeah.
pretty locked up because they've got 3 different units here on them.
I think they're just gonna fight basically like
Just turning in, making sure they're getting as much as they can.
Yep.
So it's gonna be 4 into the hounds over here, 3 into Scarbrand, and 1 into Bloodletters.
Sounds about right. Alright, so let's do the ones and we'll just start down the line there.
Okay, so just the solo, and we going into Bloodletters.
Okay, so just gonna make sure I get the right profile here. And I can't use auto attack, so so, got 2 attacks. Spectral Sight, 3s and 3s. Nothing. And then the hoofs, 4s and 4s. Nothing. Okay, and then the
3 into Scarbrand.
Scarbrand. It's a bit better. 3s again. 3 at -1.
Okay. 5s. Oh, he loves it.
Okay, and then the hoof attacks. So we got
3 wounds. No damage. So 4 ups. So he takes 1.
Alright. Then we get the 4 into the doggos with the sergeant.
Yep. We'll give these guys all out defense, sorry.
Alright, 3s and 3s again. Also forgot the, I don't think I've rolled any there before, but 6s are automatic wounds.
Yeah, I don't think he did end up.
Very cool. Totally forgot about that rule for a second.
Yeah. So 4.
So 4 -1.
So back to regular save. So 2 wounds. Gonna kill a doggo.
4, and then 4 hoof attacks. 4s and 4s.
Ooh, 1 hit.
Not great, boys. 1 wound though.
We're up. Good. Alright, and then we will go with Mr. Scarbrand. Let's see what he can do to start off into the Hex Wraiths here.
At least he's not at his top.
Yeah, he's at his arguably his weakest, but it's still pretty good. So we'll see what he gets with Carnage. So it's on a 4+, 6 is the big one here.
Oh no!
So that's 16 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So let's see if there's any left standing.
8.
Carnage has been unleashed.
I see it, and I can't even use the scope rate.
Yeah.
Got 2 or 3.
So 13 damage, so
I think that's 1.
that's 6 and the wounded one.
Okay. 4, 5, 6.
And then the wounded one. So there is 1 Hex Wraith remaining.
I'll take it.
Yeah. And then that's just his 1 axe. So axe number 2, Slaughter. Hitting and wounding on 2s here. So 4 hits.
Come on, buddy.
And 2s.
Oh no.
3 wounds.
Come on, 3 4. You can do it, buddy. Oh, so
3
close.
damage.
Alright. 2 6s.
Oh, and
Wipes the
Scarbrand
unit.
wipes the unit. Alright. Then everybody else for activations can take it still since they pop charged. We're going to do our pile-ins.
Okay, I'm just going to start the piling over
And
here.
then, yeah, you're going to pile those guys in.
So I'm not going to get too many.
Yeah, especially just the 1 row
yeah.
now.
Let's do that.
Okay.
1 2 3 4 5 6.
6 slashing into them.
6. Alright, come on, boys.
2 auto wounds.
3s again.
So
Alright.
4 6 saves.
At -1.
Going to 5 ups.
Hey.
That's 1, so he'll take 5 damage.
Not bad, boys.
Alright.
But that does get you your battle tactic.
Yes, because he is still in combat, because he is a hero for us. And with that, yeah, as Jesse said, we can go to Bravery. Dogs are fine, Bravery 10, we can't fail. And then these guys here, I think they only lost 5, so on a 6.
Yeah, I guess they
Jesse
could
could
still
lose one. And if it's not, they're fine. Excuse me. And then, yeah, so you go to scoring. So, again, still tied for objectives, 3 apiece. So I would get, for objective score 1, score 2. And then my battle tactic for 2 points. So it'll be 4 points for KHORNE after 1. And we will roll for priority.
4.
1.
I will take it.
All right, so we'll get into NIGHTHAUNT, turn 2, hero phase. Alright, so turn 2 for NIGHTHAUNT. What's your battle tactic going to be, Jesse?
So we're going to be doing Led into the Maelstrom, so just doubling up on that. Should be pretty easy. I have just big blocks of units that don't do too much damage, and then Lady O can charge and probably survive something, so go for that one. Heroic, or I guess we'll do Primal Dice first.
Yep.
So you get 1.
Each have 1.
Okay. I'm also going to go for... Well, since we know we're going in combat with Lady O, let's just do Finest Hour.
Okay.
Why not? Does it really matter for her, I guess? Yeah, I guess it does. Whatever.
She gets the +1 to move.
Yeah,
So.
okay.
We'll go command point on the our whip Bloodthirster. He does not get it.
Let's go with casting now. He's going to be trying to give Hoarfrost to the unit in front there.
Okay. Need that primal dice if you want.
We'll use it, why not?
Okay.
It's fun.
And does not go off.
Okay, alright. Good job, guys. Nobody wants to cast. Alright, let's go with Shade Mist on the unit in front from Lady O.
Okay. Does not go off.
I don't think so.
I think it's a 6 or a 7.
Yeah, it might be one of the 5s. No, it's a 6. Seals. So then we'll go with Seal on them next.
Okay.
Which goes off on a 5, but
Okay.
you have a chance of a 9.
And we're going to use Karnak because he can do extra damage here, which he does. So he binds it, so Lady O will take D3 mortal wounds.
Okay. So you want to roll a D3?
Yep. 1 more.
4
more. Hey.
She's fine.
We're just we're letting her know.
That's all for casting, though. Yeah.
All right, so we can get into NIGHTHAUNT, turn 2, movement phase. All right, so into the movement phase for NIGHTHAUNT. The Blade Guys falling back because they're able to charge back in and get their awesome unique NIGHTHAUNT bonus. And the Blade Guys all moving up, ready to come charging in and slam into the KHORNE lines. I was able to get a nice 6-inch redeploy on my Bloodthirster up front with the whip, keeping him back from harm's way. So if Jesse does come charging in, he's going to end up tagging both of the Bloodthirsters, and they combined, they can dish out quite a bit of damage. And then Lady O in the general moving up ever so slightly, and Jesse's still keeping his Banshees in the back corner for Surround and Destroy at a later turn. And with that, we're going to go to shooting. I think Lady's in range.
Yeah, we'll just shoot the...
Is she outside of 8? Or I think she's
yeah,
just
she
within.
might be
just
within
matters
range.
because we get the ward if we're outside of 8, but I think we're within.
Yeah, I think you are.
We are within.
Okay. I think it's
2 plus mortal wounds equivalent.
Whoop.
So 4 mortal wounds, so that'll just kill 2 bloodletters. Yeah. There. Take those 2. Perfect. And that's it for shooting.
Yep.
So you go right into charges.
So let's go with the unit right here first.
Fell back, sure thing. They just
Yeah, I mean, I
going
moved them
to
3
make
away.
it.
Alright, so they'll
They'll
just...
go in and surround.
I'll just do the ones that matter for now.
Yep.
And then 1, 2, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Possible mortal wound impacts.
Alright.
On 5-ups or 6s?
5s.
So it looks like 6 mortal wounds.
Not too bad, not
Got
too bad.
11 damage on him now.
And I can't do any of the effects on him because I rolled too poorly.
Yes, thankfully the 3 doesn't put any negative modifiers on my Bloodthirster.
So we're gonna go with Lady O first, just because she
Wants
has
to make sure
it.
she gets there, yeah, for your battle tactic.
Okay, we're gonna have to use a reroll there.
Yep.
I don't like that.
She needs about
it's gonna
I
be
think with the 2 I took away, she might be out now.
7. Oh,
Oh, she's out.
Okay. All right.
So that's going to be a miss for her. Can you...
Yeah, we're going to have to try and go for the Guardian here.
Yep. Because you need a hero for the battle tactic. For a big roll, 8, I don't think that's enough.
I can
You
use
can't
like
do the reroll.
Nope. Oh,
Right.
no. That's
Not good.
All right. Well, then we might as well go full force here and just do as much damage as we can.
Yeah.
So this unit next. Okay.
That's a big one. That gives fight blast.
Yeah, we're going to give that to Skybrand.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to do the mortal wounds into Skybrand as well, so I'll just do that and then...
Move everybody here.
7, 8, 9, 10. I think this was a full unit.
Yeah, that one is. Just make sure you remember that.
Oh boy. This makes up for the Lady O not getting it, that's for sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 mortals and 2 Skybrands. It's got 6 on them. Okay, 5 and 6. And then the last unit of Lake Ice.
Yep. Oh, so that is 6. I think they might just be going into the unit in front, unfortunately. Yep.
Alright,
So I'll just do the mortal
those
wounds
guys. Oh yeah, so mortal wounds into the doggos.
I think this was 20 here.
Yep, we haven't hit that unit again either.
That's 3, 6, 7.
7, so 3.5 doggos going down.
Okay.
And then we'll let Jesse pile all these guys in and see where we're going to start for combats. Alright, so into the charges, here we have all the blade guys came crashing into their targets, getting to surround everybody. Jesse making sure you wanted to stay 3 away from not tagging my general bloodthirster there, so he's just tagged into the dogs and Karnak. Oh, and I forgot to remove these guys. We have 3.5 of these guys gone. Our big doggo, and then there's 1 wound on this guy here. And then with that, we can go to monstrous action. So we're going to try and stomp over here on 2+, does not. And then Scarbrand is going to try and roar the unit he's fighting, which he does not as well. Alright, so which unit is fighting first?
So we're going with these ones because Skybrand has strike last.
Yeah. Just a reminder, these guys, they rolled a 3, so they didn't give out any negative buff. Jesse put fight last on Scarbrand. And then the unit over here rolling the 6 is just giving -1 to hit to the corn dogs over there.
Okay.
So,
and then for this, I'm going to use all-out attack.
You got it.
So looking for some 2s. Oops.
Bunch of 6s for some auto wounds.
Pull those out real quick. And then 3s. Roll down there. Not too bad, if you ask me. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 18, -1.
Start with 10 here, and this guy was, sorry, no I didn't say it here, but he was absolutely going to be my
set it off camera.
all-out defense. So 10 to start here, +1, -1, so staying at 4s. He's taking, oh, I think that's enough to get him right there still. So 7, and that will bring him down. So it didn't even matter with the all-out defense. So the first Bloodthirster has fallen, but that's okay. We get the Blood Tithe for it, so we're okay with that. And then our choice, but it cannot be Scarbrand. So we're going to pile in with the Bloodletters and see how much damage they can do. Alright, so after piling in with their 2-inch reach, getting all of our Bloodletters able to swing here. And we're going to give these guys, yeah, I think we're going to give them all-out attack here. So we're going to be hitting on 2s, 6s are straight mortal wounds. Ooh, that's a lot of ones. We got, sorry for the mixed dice, 4 mortals so far. And then moving on 3s. So that is 7 saves so far.
Hold up.
Oh, those are pretty cocked.
Yeah. There we go. So I'm going to take 2.
2.
Plus the 4 mortal wounds.
Yep, so just 1 damage each. 6 wards.
2, so 4 down.
4 going down. Alright, so then going into the dogs, and then how many are going into Karnak? Just 2?
I'm actually putting everything I can into the dog, so
Okay.
now I'm going into Karnak actually.
You
so
got
I
it.
can't make it. So 3s. Ooh. It's a lot of 1s and 2s. And 3s again. That'll be 6, 7, 8, minus 1.
So on 6s. So we'll stop 2, and that'll be enough to finish off those last 2 dogs for sure.
Oh, another blip dive though for you.
Yes. Alright, and then we will pile in with Karnak. Alright, so Karnak's piled in, just kind of pivoted him a little bit, and then he's going to go with his Gore Slick Claws first. So hitting on 3s. Wow, nothing.
Hey.
And then going to his 3 Savage Maws, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s. So 3 wounds, Ren doesn't matter. One going through for D3 damage. Only 3 damage at least.
Yep,
Hey, we
damage.
get 3 of them. And then Blade Geist get to pile in and fight the Bloodletters and Scarbrand. Alright, so after piling in, managed to get a few guys into Scarbrand, and then a bunch into the Bloodletters here, so where are we going first?
Going to Skybrand first.
Alright, let's see it.
4 6s though.
Not bad.
So 6.
8.
Yep, perfect.
Alright, so just minus 1, right?
Yep.
So going to 5s. So he stops 3. He will take 5 more damage, so he'll have 11 on him.
And into the Bloodletters. 3 to wound. 6, 9.
Minus 1, lead on 6s. So just stop 1, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 Bloodletters going down there.
Okay.
And then I'll be removing after here those guys so we don't bring 10 million Blade Geist along the ride with us.
Yep.
And then with that, finally get Mr. Scarbrand gets to swing here. And he is angry because he did not fight in both combat phases last turn, so he gets to utilize his bottom bracket here. So again, we're going to start with Carnage. Let's see, can we get that 6 again?
It'll discorporate.
Oh, okay, sorry, it's cocked. So it does go off just for the 8 mortal wounds.
Okay. 5s.
So it does 4 damage. And then he'll get 8 attacks with Slaughter. And going to be hitting on 3s. Ooh, lots of misses. Or sorry, 2s.
Haha.
And wounding on 2s. Still covering. So 4 saves.
4 up. Oh.
So that'll be 9 damage.
Okay. Let's go. 9. Come on, boys. 5 up. So I'll use 6.
6 more. Decent return damage. And I don't think we did enough to the 1 unit here, so you can easily Inspiring Presence.
Yep, definitely
the big
will.
unit there. Because yeah, this unit still has 5, 8, 10, 12, 16. So yeah, even with a 6, it's not gonna lose any to morale. But at the end of combat, the Lash from my Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury on a 4+, he can do D3 mortal wounds to these 2 units because they're within 8 inches. Forgot about is also a -1 to hit from that. So first unit to Scarbrand does not, and then the one with Karnak it hits for D3. So 2 mortal wounds. So stops 1, loses 1.
Thank you.
And then I have, we lost 4, so again, can't lose any for the bloodletters, but on a 1 we'll get 1 back. Sweet, we got a bloodletter back.
Nice.
And we'll keep him, I guess. Yeah, you can go forward. Because Scarbrand is probably assuredly going to be able to remove the last of those blade guys, hopefully. But with that, that's going to be it for combat. I guess we'll have to double check and see how many Jesse has in range of the objective here. Alright, so unfortunately we still have this objective, denying it from Jesse, so we are still 3 objectives to 3 objectives. So Jesse will get score 1, score 2, but not for score more, and then he unfortunately failed his battle tactic again this turn. So it'll be another 2 points for NIGHTHAUNT after turn 2, and we'll go into KHORNE, turn 2 hero phase. Alright, so turn 2 for Blades of KHORNE, our battle tactic is going to be leave none standing, so killing the unit that's locked in combat right now with Scarbrand and making sure they are not alive at the end of this turn, or at least within 3 inches of him. And then with that, we can roll for Primal Magic dice, but we're not going to use them.
Nope.
And then for heroic action, we are going to, I guess, get a command point on our Unfettered Fury. Bloodthirster, and he does.
We'll go for one on Lady Olander. Gets it as well.
Gets it. And then some prayers. So I'm going to give the free move to the Unfettered Fury if we can from my general on a 3+. He does. So we'll do that. He's going to come kind of moving right over here, and then has another move to kind of deal with a possible hero he sees fit. And then, I guess, sorry, reverse the order here. I want to give him also the Bronze Flesh here.
Yep.
So it goes off, so he's got the +1 to save, and then we'll get the move. Apologies for not doing that in the correct order, catching that right away.
First time playing the army. That's
Yeah. First time with the new book for these guys and get these demons done up for you guys. So yeah, that'll be it for hero phase. So we'll go into Blades of KHORNE, turn 2, movement phase. Alright, end of the movement phase, my general and Bloodmaster moving up. General is kind of also wobbly model, kind of floating up on here. We just didn't want to leave him up there because he was kind of rickety. And the double move from my Unfettered Fury, just leaving him kind of here so we can kind of charge him exactly where he needs to be. And then everybody else staying locked up, and the dogs just keep in position over there to kind of keep the blade guys from moving around and having to kind of charge into them versus flying over them and sealing that objective. And then I'm going to go do some shooting. So he's going to do his Hellfire Breath here, and then we're going to do his whip, or his big flail into Lady O there. So the breath on 2s. And wounds on 3s. So that is 6 saves.
4s. Boom.
Just 1 damage.
6s. Hey.
Just takes the 1, and then the flail into Lady O. Hits. Dozen wounds. And then the Lash of KHORNE is going to go into your general there. And all 4 miss, hitting on 3s.
He's very spooky.
And then Scarbrand being on his max, he's going to do some roars, point blank. So 4 mortal wounds.
Oh, that's not good.
And
4
we'll
dead.
take 4 down. And then with that, we can go into some charges. So we're going to start with our Unfettered Fury Bloodthirster. And he's going 6. So he's going to be flying up and dealing with Jesse's general there. And then we're going to be going with our general, who's hoping to fly over here and help tag this objective. That's a 3, so he would not make it over. He's going to use his 1 free CP per turn to reroll. 6 should be enough just to get him over the wall there. And into the blade guys here. And then I think, are we outside of 3 now with the bloodletters? No, we are still just touching.
Yeah, just touching there.
So they are locked. Alright, so let's see. Oh, and then the Bloodmaster is going to try and join in the fun. He gets in there as well. So we'll see where everybody ends up and do some monstrous actions. Alright, so after the charges, Bloodmaster in general, he's just kind of up on the wall here fighting the blade guys up top. And then Unfettered Fury going right into the general in the back lines. So for monstrous actions, we're going to try and stomp with Scarbrand, because if we can kill these guys, he will still be super angry next turn. Goes off. We need 2. Oh, it's 3. Ah, it's cocked. 1.
Ah.
And he'll get 6. No,
No.
he'll kill 1. That's okay. I think he's injured enough. He's still going to be hitting pretty hard enough. And then my general is going to roar this unit here. Does not go off. And then that's going to be it for monstrous actions. And for combats, I'm going to go with my general first here. And yeah, he's pretty much going to just stay up there. Just going to make sure he's within 6 of that objective. Alright, so just leaving the general up here. He is within range of the objective. So going with his axe KHORNE on 2s. All hit. And wounding on 2s. So it'll be 6 saves.
4s.
Fails 3. D3 each. So that'll be 6 damage.
6 damage.
6 damage.
And then I'm gonna go with my general.
Yep, try and scratch him before he gets eaten.
Yep. And he will use his, might as well use his relic because he's probably about to die. So he gets +1 attacks.
Perfect.
3s and 3s.
Yep. Stick him in there.
Oh, 2. 2 -1.
So still 4s. He's got the bronze, so
2 damage.
takes 2. Alright, and then we'll go with Scarbrand over there. So he's still angry, and this will take away his angry state next turn because he's going to fight in both combat phases. So Carnage goes off. That's 8 mortal wounds. Can you make 8?
There's
6
3.
ups?
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, got him. So that will get us our battle tactic. And then just he has time for the Blade Guys to pile in and see who they can do some damage to. Alright, so the Blade Guys have piled in. We got a choice of targets. Where are we going to start with?
So we're going into the general first.
Sure.
So I got 4 over there. 3s. So 4 -1.
5 ups for him. Takes 3 so far.
Then 3 into the Bloodmaster. So 3 -1.
Stops 1, takes 2.
And then 2 into the Carnage. 4 1.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 3 into general there. I'm just realizing I went with him first, but then I could have chosen my second first anyways because he has Halo of Blood and strikes first.
No.
But we'll remember for your turn for sure.
Okay.
And then I guess you're done all of your
I'm done all
combat,
yep.
so we can just do into the general.
Yep, we will discorporate them and try and keep them alive.
Okay, so we'll try with all out attack.
5 up, you don't get it?
Yep.
You get it.
Nope, gets it. So 2s. And 2s. So that is 6 saves.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Ren
I don't really care.
The res does not matter.
Ooh, but he fails 4.
D3s.
Okay.
So that is 6, 7, 8 damage.
Okay. Gotta make 3 for 40. He only makes 3, so that'll be enough to kill him.
Boom. And the general has fallen. Alright, and then we have a couple of our characters. So we got Karnak going into Blade Guys. So his claw attacks, 3 hits. 2 wounds.
Yep.
So 1 damage each.
1.
1. And then his 3 heads on 3s. And, or sorry, 4s, then 3s. So 3 hits.
1 for 1.
D3. So 1 damage.
Yep.
So 1 more. And then lastly, the Bloodmaster. He's getting 4 attacks, 3s and 3s. So he hits for 2. He has Decapitating Blow, so that's just 2 mortals so far, and then 1 save.
1 save. Yep.
Goes through, so 4 ward saves.
Cool. 4 down.
Okay. that's going to be it for combat. I guess you just have CP for inspiring
Yep.
to make these guys stick around here.
Exactly.
But with that, what was your battle tactic again?
You mean yours?
Mine, sorry, yeah, wow. Was to, yes, just kill the
Yeah,
unit
yeah.
with Scar Round. My apologies.
You got that, no problem.
And then, yeah, you said your auto pass there. I just have my general enraged, so we only have 5.
Yeah, so
but-
we try that there, but you take that one.
Okay, so we will have score 1, score 2, score more, plus the battle tactic. So we'll get 5 points this turn, and going to be a really important priority roll. 2, 3. Chance for Night Haunt.
Yeah, I have to take it, I think.
All right, so we'll go to Night Haunt, turn 3. All right, so turn 3 for Night Haunt. What's your battle tactic going to be, Jesse?
So we're going to be going for reprisal, so trying to kill the big
Bloodthirster
boy.
who killed his general. All right, and then we'll roll for some primal magic. Jesse
Got one.
gives us 1, and I don't, so we each have 1.
Alright. Heroic actions, we'll just try and get a command point on Lady Olinder. Nope.
Does not.
Oh, my general's dead, so yes.
Yes, so yeah, on the 2+ instead of 4+. We're just then going to go for, I guess, finest hour on Unfettered Fury over there, try and keep him alive.
Okay, we're going to be trying to, or we are going to be using Lady O's healing ability.
Okay.
So on them, D6 back for 5.
Yeah, it just auto goes off once per game, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then on that unit there, gets
We'll get
3
3
back. Let's put those there.
Yep.
And then she will also cast Shade Mist on the unit in front of her there.
Okay.
Does go off, and I will throw Primal at it.
Okay. Goes off for 13. I mean, we might as well.
Yep.
Karnak. So 6, you got a 13, so
Yep.
with Primal, it's not even possible.
Nope. And then she will also go for the 5-up ward on them as well.
Okay.
Goes off on a 9.
Alright, then we'll use the other dogs. Well, we're going to lose the Primal
Might as well throw
anyways.
it.
Might as well for 6. No, we got 9, so it goes off.
And I believe that is everything I have to do.
Alright, and I think we're going to fight with my general.
Okay.
For 4 blood tithe and try and deal with these guys here. Yeah, so we'll do that. Go with the general.
Just put 3 back.
Yeah, you get your
first.
3 back first because mine is end of hero phase.
There we go.
Alright, so then hit and wounded on 2s for him. All hit. And 7 wounds.
7. So 4 up.
Get 3 through. 2 3s. Oh, so just 4 or 5. Sorry, 3 1 1.
6s.
Oh,
ones.
5s. You have your shade mist, right? So
Oh yeah, it's
plus
true.
1
Yep.
toward.
So 3 down.
So 3 going down.
So the
there.
3 that came back.
Yep. Stay exactly where it is. And then with that, we'll go to Night Haunt, turn 3, movement phase. Alright, so into the movement phase, the Blade Guys falling back, making sure they secure the objective. And then Lady O, the Banshees, and the last unit of Blade Guys coming over, ready to make sure Jesse gets that battle tactic this turn. And with that, we're going to go into shooting. So we're going to start Lady O.
Just blasting right in
Yep.
front of her.
So that's 4 mortal wounds. He's going to take them, no problem.
We got some charges. So Lady O is just gonna go in first.
Hit. She's in with a 6.
Just put it over on that side. Put in the Banshees.
6 will do it.
They're just gonna. We were just trying to get more -1s. Exactly. Didn't get any. That's all right.
So yeah, so far he's -1 to hit twice, but
Big unit.
stack. Oh, and that's a
Ooh.
fail.
Okay, so they're gonna have to use a command point, which I only have 2 of. Get some new dice.
Oh,
Still might
it's
make it into him at
gonna be
least.
close.
But should be good.
Okay.
Just barely. So they're full 20 now.
Yep. So possible mortal wounds shenanigans.
Come on, turn. 5 ups.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. 5.
9. So he's got 1 wound remaining.
Oh gosh. And I'll just pile them in that. They're gonna literally just be touching him essentially.
Okay.
That unit, I'm gonna roll, see what they get. If they don't get anything to make him fight last, I'm not even gonna go in.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Nope. So just stay out, and then we'll pile these guys in, and pile the first one in, and see who's gonna bring down the Bloodthirster. Alright, so here is everybody surrounding the Bloodthirster for his monstrous action. He's just gonna try and stomp some of those Banshees there. He gets them for 1 mortal wound.
Yep.
He gets a Banshee.
And then I'm just gonna go with Lady O first.
Okay, she's -1 to hit because of his lash.
Yep. I don't think I can risk using Olive Attack because I need my command points.
Yep.
The general's dead, so 3s or 4s, I guess. And wound, which is nice. So 2 at -2.
Oh, well, the one's the auto wound, right? The 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just one -2.
Oh, you still have to get a save for this one.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2. You're right. So he's good because he is +2 with Finest Day and Bronze Flesh.
Okay. And so the Spectral Claws. I don't think they get 6s to mortal anymore, which sucks. Oh, so it'd be 5 actually,
'cause
but
-1.
that's an auto one.
Okay, ran none.
1.
So still 3s because he's +2. He's good.
Alright, so Lady does not get to do the honors.
Alright, and he'll get a chance to fight. But with 13 plus wounds on him. Okay, he's just wounding on 4s. He will try and kill Lady Olinder. Why not?
Okay.
Put everything into him, and we'll give him the triumph. So he'll wound on 3s. Because he's going for it. Because he's going down. So hitting on 2s. And then wounding on 3s because it was degrading. So got us 1 extra, so 5.
4s. Oh, she loves it.
She says not
She
today.
can't attack, but she can definitely save. So let's go with the Banshees. The basic thing is I don't really want to pile in with those, so I want to keep them on the objective. So if I can kill them without piling them, then I'll be cool.
Oh yeah, so hence the Banshees, yes.
Yeah. So 4 attacks in total, but 4s, so 5s. Just give me a 6. Hey, I'll take it. So 2 at -2.
So back to 4s.
2 damage.
He's gone. And another Bloodthirster bites the dust. And that will get you your battle tactic. And then that's going to be it for combat this turn. So it'll be score 1, score 2, because you're back to having 3 objectives. Yep. And then your battle tactic for 4 points this turn for NIGHTHAUNT as we go into KHORNE, turn 3, hero phase. Alright, turn 3 for Blades of KHORNE. The battle tactic is going to be no cowards among us, so every unit in my army has to be within 8 inches of an enemy unit. And then we can roll for Primal, make one, Jesse makes one, but we're not going to get to use those. And then for heroic action, I'm going to try and heal Starburn. He does for D3, and he gets 3 back.
Nice. I'm just going to try and get a command point on Lady O.
No, it's not.
And then I'm also going to spend the 1 command point I have to rally my Blade Geist
On the far side here. Yeah.
Get 2.
2 Blade Guys coming back. Awesome. Alright, and then for some prayers, I'm going to try and do the Bronze Flesh onto my general here. Does not go off. Takes a mortal wound.
Unless he's close enough to the...
No, he's too far from the shrine.
Yep.
And then my general will try and give himself a free move. He does not, and takes a mortal wound as well. And that's going to be it for the hero phase. Alright, end of the movement phase for KHORNE. Pulling the dogs back so we can start getting ready possibly for late game surround and destroy. Scarbrand moving up and around because he gets the big 3d6 charge. So he might be able to come wrap around and tie those guys in. The Bloodletter's ready to come charge front and forward. And then my general coming flying up, ready to think he wants to go for Lady O, but I also think I might just deal with these blade guys here because they've been a bit of a nuisance. And then bring Karnak around to support him, and then keep my Bloodmaster in the back, just so we have some presence for these backfield objectives. And with that, we're going to go to some shooting. So going with my General's Baleful Breath, 10 attacks, because there are at least 10 models, and hitting on 2s. And wounding on 3. So that's 7 saves. 4 up. So 2 through, just 1 damage. 6 down 2. And then we're going to do the lash into the Banshees back there. I hope we get lucky. 3 up? No. Alright. I think that's it for shooting. We do have Karnax, but it is super weak, so we're not even going to worry about it. And with that, we're going to go right into charge phase. So we're going to start with Karnak. He's going 5. He's just enough going to get in there. He was 5 away. And then see where my general's going. So he's got 1 there. Yeah. So 8. Yeah, I think we will continue to fight and support Karnak here. So tag both ends, so piling in is more difficult for Jesse. And then 3d6 charge from Scarbrand trying to get around. He needs a 12.
That'll do it.
And that's a 14, so he's going to come running around into the Blade Geist. And then lastly, the Bloodletters. So it's going to be 5, and they're going to come charging in as well. And we'll see where everybody ends up. Alright, so there's everybody after charging, coming right into contact. I realize now, Jesse pointed out, it's too far to go back, but it's the way it is. I gotta pay attention to what my battle tactic was. I totally forgot. I'm supposed to have everything within 8 inches, so I kind of shot myself in the foot, moving my dogs away, and not getting everybody within 8, but that's okay. Jesse gave up 2 battle tactics, so I think we can afford to give up 1 for this game. With that, we'll go some monstrous actions. So Scarbrand's gonna try and roar. He does not, and then over here, he will stomp. Hits. For 3 mortal wounds. Oops, 3 kills 3. And then we will go with Mr. Scarbrand, but he is not angry because he fought in both combat phases last turn. But he's got 8 wounds on him, so he's on his 2nd bracket. So Carnage goes off on a 3+. Look at that 6. There's the 6. So that is 16 mortal wounds. I'm guessing they were. Oh, you're out of sync.
Yeah, I can't. I couldn't even. I was about gonna say that, but I didn't want to cut you off there. But yeah, it kind of hurts them a lot. 12, 16.
So stop 4. So it'll be 14 dying.
Yep.
And then 6 attacks with Slaughter. And hitting and moving on 2s. 3 ones. So 3 saves. So 2 going through for 6 damage. So there's 1
another 5
guys left.
You can't even use Inspire.
And I guess, again, I did this wrong order. Apologies, guys. I forgot. I have to do my general first anyways because he has the strike first because of the halo. But then Scarbrand would have been my first choice in actual order there.
Yep, no problem.
Scarbrand's just, too eager to kill some stuff. So general into the Blade Geist. 1s and 2s again. So 4 for him. Round doesn't matter. 2 through for D3 each. So it'll be 4 damage.
4 dead.
Go. I'll be from these guys here. Yep. And then Jesse's chance to swing back. So a unit of 2 or 1.
We'll just go with the 1 because he can't do it. But
auto wound into Scarbrand. 2 wounds.
2 wounds minus 1.
5 ups.
You got 1 through.
And then piling in with Karnak. We have to see if he'll even be able to get those attacks. All right, and since Karnak was not going to be able to swing, we're going to pile in with the Bloodletters first and get 4 of them. Try and finish off this unit. Hitting on 3s. No 6s. And then that'll be 6 saves.
4s. Nope.
Well, 2 going through.
Nope.
Finish off that unit of Blade Geist. And then Jesse has his unit of 2.
Come on, boys. See what you got.
1 auto wound. And 1 wound. So 2. -1, so he has the bronze. Or no, I didn't get it off, so 5 ups. So he takes 1 more. And that would be. Oh, where's the 5? All right, and then, and Karnak would have piled in, but he is just outside of an inch away, so he doesn't get to punch. And that's going to be it for Blades of Khorne turn 3. Unfortunately, as I said, I denied my own battle tactic. That's okay, because we're still going to get score 1, score 2, score more. So it'll be 3 points this turn for Khorne, bringing us up to 12 over 8 versus Nighthaunt, and we'll get into turn 4 priority. Or I guess you would have them around for
I can't
these
auto
guys.
pass.
Yeah. And they lost.
They were. I think they had 8 or 7. So gonna lose both of them no matter what.
Okay. So they are going to flee and add more blood tide for us, and then we'll roll for a priority. All right. So Jesse wins ties.
I think we're pretty safe to call it, honestly.
Yeah, with just Olinder and the Banshees, so we can just kind of talk out what's left here. Unfortunately, yeah. So Olinder, you might be able to go for, I guess, not even too many battle tactics in the next turn 4. We might have the chance for our Surround and Destroy, or just killing an enemy wizard, so we still have a chance for a couple of battle tactics and Intimidate the Invaders still as well.
I think realistically the only thing I could possibly do is maybe send both these units into Scarbrand to get my grand strategy, but after that, it's dead, and
with 2 turns left, we've still got lots of chance to bring down Olinder.
And you're still
our
ahead.
grand strategy. But like you said, it's the difficulty of this new GHB with some of the battle tactics being easily able to your opponent counterplay and have the much higher chance than I'd say previous GHBs to deny certain battle tactics, right?
Yeah.
So something definitely to consider when you're building your list, because you got to make sure you're trying to make sure you can get 5 of those battle tactics, some from the GHB, and hopefully you can get some from your battle tome, even though for some armies like Khorne, it is easier than other armies like Nighthaunt, where it's a little more difficult for their battle tactics. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this battle report, getting to bring out the all demons Khorne list. Jesse's done up all of the mortals for his list, and then I've got the pure demon list, so we have 2 different Blades of Khorne lists now to show you guys, and maybe we'll have to get them going head to head for the ultimate bloodshed and just lots of shenanigans
Khorne's
for
Arena.
Khorne, right? Khorne's Arena of Champions. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to check out, if you guys want to support the channel, we do have our new member support level. If you guys feel like supporting the channel and helping us add to improving the content, we would be much appreciated. And if you guys are ever online looking for used models, be sure to check out Thunder Games and Gifts for an awesome used models hobby deal. Those guys will absolutely take care of you. And then if you're ever in town, and specifically again coming up soon, will be a tournament at game night. So if you're in the area, feel free to come and join, and it'll be an awesome experience. And Tristan's provides an awesome gaming experience for everyone. But with that, that's going to be it for today's battle report. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you for another one.
Have a good one.